Dollar cat, I spotted something that is really interesting, just like how I spotted the pound Aussie deep grab pattern. I'm certain it's going to go down. Likewise, on the daily chart, I'm certain this is going to go up. However, this is not a trade call or trade advice, just me sharing with you my analysis after looking at the chart for the past 20 years. So over here, I want to jump in for an aggressive buying opportunity, but my trading rules don't allow me to do so because the stop loss would be rather far. It just doesn't make sense. Even I scale down my risk, then it doesn't make even more sense because that would be too little when it hits my targets. It's a complete waste of time, right? So what I'm looking over here is a buying opportunity of a lower time frame, and I see if I could do a piggyback to right upwards, which I call it a upsize trade. On the daily chart, nothing much for myself of such for me to write on the trade, but if you are counter trend traders, watch closely within this small rectangle over here known as the bearish 5-0 pattern. You'll need to wait for something like a magic candle confirmation, which could form up by Wednesday or Thursday this week. If it doesn't, then this trading opportunity will be not valid. The other way to capture a selling opportunity would be this trend line break over here. If you follow me for quite some time, you know this is one of the trading setup that I love the most. Right, on the 4-hour chart, nothing much for myself other than this supply zone. Right, so if there is a double top that happens over here with a RSI divergence, that would be of my interest to head in for a selling opportunity. If not, there's nothing. A 1-hour chart, this is my focus on this bullish shark pattern, right? Those so bullish shark pattern completion price 1.3804. Hopefully that I see a bearish movement over here downwards towards like 110 pips. I'm not taking any action to sell because I didn't have a trading setup that allows me to do so. Even for the past 20 years, the whole idea is to keep your trading strategy to the minimum, filter only the bears, and not just hop into something because you believe something is going to happen. You need to wait for a confirmation to happen. At best, I could wait for is a RSI divergence with a key resistance level, then that allow me to short. If not, I'll just have to let it go. I'm looking for this bullish shark pattern to hit in for a buying opportunity 1.3804, using this to do a piggyback towards the upside based off the weekly chart. I know it's a bit far away in terms of time frame, and for this it violated a bit of my rules, but that doesn't mean that I couldn't engage it based off the 1-hour chart and tread carefully and watch closely at those target profit level should the market still have a strong appreciation towards the upside, and from there I'll decide only at those critical point. If you want to learn this from someone that's been doing for 20 years, or if you watch so far in our training, it does really make sense. You want to learn from us, drop us a DM, right? So on the 15-minute chart, nothing much for myself, right? Dollar cat, one of my hot trade this week.